The 1994 World Cup in the United States produced many memorable moments, but one image stood out above the rest. Diego Maradona, eyes wide and filled with uncontainable intensity, sprinting toward a television camera and shouting with pure elation after scoring a stunning goal against Greece during the group stage. That goal would ultimately be the last one he ever scored for the Argentina national team. Shortly after that match, Maradona was subjected to a drug test following Argentina's next game against Nigeria, which he failed. The result was a ban that ended his international career, marking a dramatic and painful turning point not only for him but for the entire Argentine squad. Argentina entered the 1994 tournament with high expectations. Having claimed the World Cup title in 1986 and finishing as runners-up to West Germany in the 1990 final, they were once again considered among the favorites. The team was packed with talent and led by the legendary Maradona, whose presence alone struck fear into opponents and inspired confidence among his teammates. However, once Maradona was suspended from the competition, everything changed. Argentina suffered a 2-0 defeat to Bulgaria in their final group match and were eliminated in the round of 16 by a Romania side driven by the brilliance of Gheorghe Hagi. One of Maradona's teammates from that tournament, Roberto Sensini, later reflected on the impact of losing their captain at such a critical time. He made it clear just how devastating the absence of Maradona was, both in terms of leadership and footballing ability. According to Sensini, Maradona was a one-of-a-kind player, someone who transcended the ordinary. He could do things on the pitch that others couldn't even dream of attempting. His control, especially with his left foot, was extraordinary, and his place in football history was already secure. Sensini expressed the belief that Argentina might have gone all the way in 1994 if Maradona had remained with the team. He described that squad as exceptional, featuring some of the most talented players in the world at the time, including Fernando Redondo, Diego Simeone, and Gabriel Batistuta. It was a group filled with star power and technical brilliance, on paper, stronger than many of their rivals. But after Maradona's suspension, the team lost its direction and unity. Without their leader, they couldn't adapt or maintain the winning mentality needed to go further in the tournament. Sensini firmly believed that Maradona's continued presence could have led them to World Cup glory. Instead of fulfilling their potential, Argentina were forced to watch their bitter rivals Brazil capture the trophy for the fourth time, defeating Italy in a tense penalty shootout at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. For Argentina, it was a bitter disappointment, and it would take nearly 3 decades before they would finally lift the World Cup again, achieving that long-awaited triumph in 2022.